Hello everybody and welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to be telling you guys, as per request, my vinyl setup. And you can see it in the background, but I'm just going to kind of go into more detail about it. How I store my records as well will be a little bit of a feature in this video, and also our system downstairs. I'm also going to show you guys my CD setup, which isn't huge, but I thought it was worth mentioning. So so as I said, I started collecting albums, collecting vinyl when I was very young, and my collection's been growing ever since. I used to have like a massive bookshelf that I'd keep my vinyl on, but that is long gone now, and it's now kind of taken over my shelves. My turntable has always been on this side of my room. I used to have a like long chest of drawers thing that went up, and the turntable was on the top, and we decided to move it because it was prone to, you know, damage and the vibrations and stuff like that. So we invested in something a bit wider and a bit long and a bit bigger. It's another kind of chest of drawers, but with a wider surface area, I guess. And I've had the same system in my room for the same amount of time that I've been collecting vinyl. So that turntable has been with me since I started. Those speakers and amp have been there too. So I'm now going to go into some more detail. But I had to do a lot of Googling to find out the model of speakers and amp that I have. I knew the brands, but I didn't know the specifics. So I will show you guys now. So my model of turntable, I think I might have mentioned before, which is the TEAC TN300. I've had this turntable ever since I started collecting albums, and as you can see, I've swapped out the slip mat for the 2112 one because it looks a lot nicer, looks cooler. I've seen popular opinion, which is to use a cork slip mat because apparently you get better sound, and I'm looking into it, just haven't got the money. My amp is a Sony TAFB 740RQS stereo amplifier. Again, I've had this since I started collecting records, and I got it as a gift, as well as the speakers, which I'll talk about in a minute. This amp is quite old. It took me a long time to actually find the specs, the model of the amp itself, but it's worked well for me for a few years, you know, it's just done good. As for my speakers, these are the Mordaunt Short MS302 bookshelf speakers. As you can see, they're very small and they do not give the absolute best sound in the world, but I don't really need that for my room. I just want something to kind of play my albums on, and I would love to upgrade those speakers, but I don't have the money, don't have the space for big speakers either. So these are just the right size, and they fit, you know, they fit nicely, and sound is good. Not the best, but it is good. I might be a bit wobbly because I have to hold my camera. That's my phone. So this is my CD setup. Somehow I've managed to change the time to 10 o'clock, and I don't know how, but that is my CD player. It's a good CD player. Got my little pop figurine of Freddie Mercury up there, and these are my CDs. I've got my box sets here, my CDs on their own here. There are some very embarrassing ones in here, but that's it. Everything on this is controlled by that remote there, which you cannot see, but this is a good one. And those are my music books over there. And this is how I store my albums, in nice shelves. Got a basket of records here. Got my 7-inch singles in here and also a load of records in there. Got my big box sets down there. And that one's not much for me to say, but yeah. Now I'm going to show you what we have downstairs. You can see my computer there. And yeah, probably got some better equipment downstairs. As for the downstairs equipment, I had to write down everything because my phone was charging, so downstairs the turntable is an Audio-Technica LP3. A very good turntable. We had actually quite a lot of issues with it recently. The needle not kind of balancing correctly, like we would balance it correctly, and the anti-skate and everything would be right, but for some reason the needle was really faulty, like it was bent a little bit, so we were worried that we actually had to get a new turntable, but I think it's fine now. But the cartridge is the ATN91R. The amp is an Onkyo TX8130. Stereo receiver. And the speakers are probably the best speakers in the game, the KEF Q350s. And that completes today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. My album of the day there is Lizard by King Crimson. I think you guys saw that on my Instagram. And tomorrow's video is, you already know what tomorrow's video is going to be, and I'm really excited to film it. I'm excited to read through all the comments and pick out my favourite ones. And if you didn't see my last video, if you've listened to the classic 1978 Emerson, Lake and Palmer album Love Beach, and you have some funny opinions or some interesting opinions about the album, then comment them on my last video. But that is it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for 1,000 subscribers. I literally was watching my subscribers go up yesterday, and when I passed 1,000, I think I woke up the whole street. I was so excited, and now I'm on 1,200 and something. Like, what? Thank you all so much. Like, I don't know how many more times I need to say it, but I'm gonna keep saying it because you guys are the reason that I've gained so much popularity in the last few weeks, and I'm gonna think of something to do for it. Might be a stream. I'll think of something. I'll think of something exciting. But yeah, see you guys in tomorrow's video. It's gonna be an interesting one. Bye.